Hey there. Today we're going to be talking about unboxing, that marketing gift that keeps on giving. Hey there, I'm Christine Loriano, in case you don't know me. I'm a marketing consultant specializing in conversion copywriting and marketing strategy for product makers. So today, why are we talking about unboxing? What is that even anyway? Unboxing is when you get your package in the mail and you open it, and to your surprise, what happens? Well, all too often we open up a box and we either see two things. We either see this product thrown in a big box and kind of unenthusiastic, kind of a letdown when you open it. And then we have those packages that we open that make us feel amazing, like we just got a gift in the mail. So that's what I want to talk about today as part of your marketing strategy. Believe it or not, it is part of marketing. It is part of your strategy. The thing is, it's kind of that unseen thing that people don't really always think about as part of marketing. So today what I want to do is I want to talk about the 3 reasons why your unboxing can be a huge yet rather silent part of your marketing and why it can affect your customers deeply or not at all. Okay, so what are these 3 things we're going to go over today? The 3 things are excitement, experience, and presentation. You guys all know the excitement, right? You go online, you order something, and unlike brick and mortar, where you walk into a store, you get that, you can walk around, you can touch and feel things, you can smell things. When you order online, we don't have that. So really what we're going on is what we see in the pictures that we're ordering from. We can't smell, we can't touch. So it's kind of like buying our own special gift. Even though we know it's coming, even though we've chosen it, there's still a childlike excitement that happens in anticipation of when that product arrives. It's kind of half the fun also about buying the product is waiting for it to land on your doorstep and kind of, get ready for that unboxing. How many times when you order a gift do you go back and check your email for the delivery, right? You may follow, you may even stalk that FedEx, UPS, US mail tracking code, right? To find out where it is. Did it even leave the facility yet? Is it on its way? Is it out for delivery? You get excited when you start looking for that. Then there's that growing impatience of, when is it going to get here? They said it was going to be here before noon. And so you wait and that anticipation builds, right? It's almost like you can't have anything that distracts you, right? Nothing works. You could, be working. You could be checking out a podcast. You could be watching YouTube. Whatever it is you're doing, you're still in the back of your mind anticipating when that delivery is going to happen. How many times have you checked the tracking code on the day of delivery? That's that excitement, that expectation of when it's going to be delivered. So that is all part of your marketing. And with that, you don't necessarily have control over what the delivery service emails are, but in your emails, once you know that that product is going to be delivered, you can create a very awesome, customized, specialized email that goes out to your customers when you know that day that it's going to be delivered. What a great email to get. You can make it fun, interesting, exciting, like, hey, we know you're waiting. It's going to be there anytime. So you can play around with your emails as well. Now, there is, believe it or not, a psychology of the experience. It's interesting because I wanted to look up what the psychology of experience is. And just a little article in Psychology Today says, yes, the experience is defined as that interaction you have with that stimulus being that delivery, that product that you're waiting for, and how that influences your interpretation of what's going to happen. So in the online world, again, brick and mortar is a little bit different because there's a whole different kind of expectation that happens and excitement that happens when you walk into a store. In the online world, it's different because it doesn't just happen on the website. It starts happening in your customer's mind as they're starting to look for product. Remember, again, they can't touch it, they can't feel it. So what is that going to be like for them? You know, maybe your website looks awesome, your photos are great, your product descriptions are super fun. So, you know, that's the buildup of that anticipation and that excitement of when your customers get that product delivered to their door. What's it going to feel like for them? What does that trigger for them as far as their excitement and as far as that overall impression, that overall experience that they're going to have during this whole buyer's journey? Interesting. There is a Nobel laureate named David Kahneman, who basically is the founder of behavioral economics. And he talks about what you experience in psychological terms when you interact with that stimulus. It's very interesting. The customer experience is really defined by what you, the customer, or your customer, he or she remembers and what they're anticipating. The experience really isn't about necessarily the self, but what that customer's anticipating. And it's not necessarily just the interaction with the website, it's what the emotional takeaways that customer is going to have. So in that experience, as Kahneman defines it, is it going to be positive? Is it going to be negative as far as how they remember the beginning of their experience? And that's the experience on your website, right down to the delivery and the unboxing of that package. If they have a not so great experience, what's going to happen? All that other stuff before that delivery, before that unboxing is going to be put into a different package as far as memory goes. But if that unboxing that experience is fun and exciting and feels like a gift, that memory is going to influence if they're going to buy from you again. Then, of course, there's the presentation. The FedEx guy comes, the UPS guy comes. They knock on your door. The package is waiting there. Of course, you see the outer box. Okay, we all know that the shipping boxes, the plain cardboard boxes, in most cases, standard, right? You pick up that box, you bring it in the house, you're getting ready, right? You get the scissors, you're ready to tear it open. In this process, you've got these feelings and these anticipations building in your customer, and it feels special. So think of, Tiffany's, right? That robin's egg colored box. You know that there's something special inside that box. Or in a recent experience that I have in an unboxing of an Amazon product, basically I could just imagine, right? Since I didn't quite have the experience of the packing, I can just imagine that somebody took the product in an envelope, threw it in a box, slapped some tape on it, put it back on the conveyor belt, and away it went. It kind of made me think of the Lucy and Ethel episode, the chocolate one, when they have the conveyor belt going, and it started going by so fast. They knew they had to wrap it up, but they ended up shoving things in their mouths, in their blouses, because there wasn't thought. They just had to hurry up and get it done. That's not what we want. We don't want our customers feeling like it's just a number and it's a hurry up and get it done thing. One of my favorite movies, I know, I'm kind of a rom-com person, but is The Intern. And what I love about The Intern is when Anne Hathaway has that moment when she goes to the warehouse and she shows her employees how to pack up a box because she sent it to herself. She opened it up. She goes, not that great of an experience, right? That's what we want for our customers. We want them to have that special experience that they will feel again and again that you thought of them. Not that your customer is just a number or just something on a conveyor belt that goes by, but that you're actually creating something for them along this buyer experience that they're going to remember, they're going to feel, they're going to unbox, and in that unboxing, you may be able to get a little bit of free social media press, because a lot of times you've seen it where your customers, if they have a great unboxing experience, they're going to video it and they're going to put it up on social media. That's the kind of experience we want our customers to have. We don't want them to have the unboxing, the letdown, and they'd be like, okay, great, I got my product. Because what happens is then that kind of excitement and anticipation of even using your product isn't the same as it was before they opened that box. So yes, unboxing is part of your marketing experience. So don't forget that. And don't forget, if you find these tips helpful, just subscribe, hit the little bell below so that whenever a new video comes out for you, you're going to get the notification. Great, and I'll see you next time.